Hi, and welcome to AutoTrafficBuddyReview.com. So what I have in store for you today is a review of a brand new system that's coming out, and the system is called Auto Traffic Buddy, and it's being launched by Jason Potash and Jason Katzenbach, who are gurus in the internet marketing industry, and they have many successful products out there with many members that are satisfied customers. I was fortunate enough to be part of the beta testers for this new plugin, and it's fantastic. And I want to share with you today what it does and how it can help you in your business. So let's get started. So what is Auto Traffic Buddy? ATB is an automated backlinking system unlike anything you've seen before. You've probably heard of all the different types of backlink building sources out there, and there's so many. There's article marketing, blog networks, social bookmarking, blog comments, RSS feeds, microblogs, and many more. These are all good, and most still do have some value. But, and this is a big but, they're just not as effective as they used to be. Let's be honest, they're overused. Surely you've heard of the content farms getting Google slapped. EasyArticles.com and similar sites plummet overnight. It is critical that you find new and, more importantly, effective sources of backlinks. But everyone knows what a huge pain building backlinks is. That's why you need to automate your backlinks as much as possible. This is where the ATB system comes in. The ATB system creates backlinks that are proven, powerful, untapped, and automated. This system has been tested now for several months, and the strategy was even working well before that. So how does it work? The ATB system consists of two components, the ATB plugin and the ATB network. Now, if the only thing you have is the ATB plugin, what you do first is go out and create blogs on public multisites. So what are public multisites? Well, wordpress.com is a public multisite on which you can create your own blog. For example, you could go out and set up a new blog on wordpress.com and call it mydeepthoughts.wordpress.com. Site owners can host their own WordPress multisite and allow people to create a blog on that multisite. So someone wanting to create their own multisite would go out and get a new hosting account and a domain name for that multisite and essentially run a basic WordPress install on it and then make a few minor tweaks to it that would make it a multisite, allowing other people to create blogs on that site, much like they do at wordpress.com. And here's where the ATB plugin comes in. First, what you want to do is go out and find as many public multi-sites as you can and create a blog at each site. And there are hundreds upon hundreds of these sites out there, ready for you to create a blog on. Then you would install the ATB plugin on your money-making blog. Add the username and password of each of your multi-site blogs to the ATB plugin, and from now on, each time you make a post to your money site, a snippet of that post will automatically get posted to a random number of your public multi-site blogs, thus creating automatic backlinks. It's literally set and forget. So not only does this boost your rankings by adding tons of backlinks and diversity to your backlinking campaign, but like I said, it's totally set and forget. One time and you're good to go. Okay, so that might have been a bit confusing, but here's a visual representation of what's actually happening. So here's your money blog. Here are the posts on your money-making blog. And then here are the public multi-sites. So what's happening is each time you put a new post, whether that be a manual post or an auto post, onto your money blog, a snippet of that post is put onto the multi-site blog and links back to that post. So this is increasing the backlinks to your post, making sure each post not only gets indexed, but backlinked to, so it gets raised in the rankings. And as this is happening, it's raising your entire site up in the rankings as well. So this alone is a fantastic strategy, and it's been working now for quite some time. And the ATB plugin just makes it so much easier and makes it automated. But the downside of doing only this is that you're relying on public multi-site owners to host your blogs. Public multi-site owners often stop allowing new blogs to be added to their site or shut the multi-site down altogether due to spamming. So you often have to go out hunting for new public multi-sites that allow new blogs to be added. This can become a real pain, and this is where the ATB network comes in, and there is nothing else like it out there. Inside ATB, you get the plugin, but what you also get is access to a private network of multi-site blogs, each of which is hosted by a member of ATB. The first action item after you sign up for ATB is to create your first self-hosted multi-site. This will then earn you credits to create blogs on other members' multi-site blogs. And here again we have a visual representation of the ATB system in action. Here's your money-making blog. Here are the blog posts of your money blog. On the right represents the blogs that you have on public multi-sites hosted by public owners. And to the left, you have the ATB network multi-site blogs that are hosted and maintained by members of the ATB network. And the beauty of the private ATB network is that should any one of these multi-sites, go away for whatever reason, being a member left the network or whatnot, you will get credit back and you can create a multi-site on another network blog. So you always are having your full credits replenished and you don't have to go out hunting for other blogs. You'll automatically be allowed to create new blogs and you will have lost nothing. So, how will this all help me with my search engine rankings? You're probably wondering. The ATB system works so well because it is based on two facts. Fact number 1, Google loves WordPress blogs. Google and other search engines have loved WordPress blogs from the beginning, and even with all the algorithm changes, Google still loves them, and this will likely not change. Fact number 2, Google loves in-content links. Google and the other search engines love links that are within the content, as opposed to in the sidebar, the footer, or anywhere else. Google knows that in-content links are the most relevant and best represent their overall theme of the site, and thus weighs these links more heavily. The ATB system creates in-content backlinks on WordPress blogs, and it does so automatically. Additionally, features are being added to the ATB system that will socially bookmark each of the snippet posts created on your multi-site blogs, creating backlinks for your backlinks. Now, as a beta tester for the ATB system, I've been using the ATB network and the ATB plugin for a few months now, and the results have been awesome. And thanks to my beta access to the ATB system, I have a surprise in store for you today. Because I have pre-launch access to the whole ATB system, and I've been using it for quite some time now, I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes tour of the whole system in action. Now, you won't find this out there anywhere else. I'm going to show you exactly how the system works and prove to you how easy it is to implement. Easy, automated backlinks. That's what all successful internet marketers do. This is what you want to do. So head on over to autotrafficbuddyreview.com now for your insider's guided tour of the ATB system.